just contrary. Want a Sprite cranberry? The answer is clear.
I think Joe Flacco is actually a very elite quarterback. He won a Super Bowl. He did it really to a certain extent with that great arm of his. I would say absolutely he is an elite quarterback.
Jake Luton is a god.
Damn, he really about to rock my shit.
Mike, do you ever rip a line before games?
Pardon?
Cocaine, the booger sugar?
No, I do that every Sunday before the game.
Dalvin Cook for MVP.
What is going on YouTube? It's Chaz here with another weekly NFL predictions. Last week was an alright week, certainly an interesting week, but overall my predictions were not great, and let's get right into the week 9 results. Upset of the week, I picked the Broncos over the Falcons, got that one incorrect. Cowboys Steelers, that one was way too close for comfort for the lock of the week. Packers 49ers, Packers got out of that one pretty easily. Chiefs Panthers, Chiefs were sweating for a little bit there. Panthers gave them a good run, and Christian McCaffrey is actually going to be out again for a few weeks, I believe. Titans Bears, Bears just once again proved they don't have an offense, and I think Matt Nagy needs to hit the road. Ravens Colts, poor Phillip Rivers. We're just not going to talk about that on that fumble by Jonathan Taylor. And then Vikings Lions, Vikings got out of there with a W. Very excited with that performance by the Vikings. Bills Seahawks, got that one wrong. I picked the Seahawks to win. Washington versus the Giants, I picked Washington to win. That was also wrong. Texans Jags, that's one of these that I got right on the second half of the games on Sunday. Cardinals Dolphins, got that one wrong. Tua looked good. Raiders Chargers, got that one wrong as well. Bucks Saints, Bucks got absolutely destroyed. It seemed like there was a consensus pick that everyone was going to pick the Bucks here, but they ended up just dropping an egg. It was kind of gross to watch. And then Patriots Jets, that was also a gross game to watch because the Jets almost got out of there with a W. But overall, my record this week was 8-6. Let's get on to the buys of the week. We got the Falcons, Cowboys, Chiefs, and Jets. Chiefs, I have a lot of Chiefs players on my fantasy team, so this is not a good fantasy week for my team. And Cowboys just need a week off. They have looked awful the past few weeks. Garrett Gilbert came in there, lit a spark a little bit, but overall they need to start rebuilding. Here with my upset of the week, I'm going to take the Texans over the Browns. Ever since Odell has left the offense, it seems like it has become stagnant. And I think the Texans are coming up, but I still don't think they're a very good football team, but I still think the Texans are going to beat the Browns here by touchdown. Cleveland's actually 3-point favorites, so it's my upset of the week. Lock of the week, I don't see a world in which the Packers lose this game. Similar to the 49ers last week, I think the Packers just stomp the Jaguars here. They're 13.5-point favorites, and I'm going to have them covering that. Thursday night, we got the Colts at the Titans. This is going to be a pretty good game, I think. I still think the Colts aren't great overall as a team. And then the Titans, they're all right. Desmond King, new addition in the secondary. He got a fumble 6 last week. And I'm going to take the Titans here by a touchdown. They're 2-point favorites in this one. First Sunday game is Washington at the Lions. I'm actually going to pick Washington here. Lions did not look good last week at all against the Vikings. Trash defense. Yeah, I said it. Matthew Stafford just looks shaky, and who knows if he's going to play this week. He left with a possible concussion last week, and if he doesn't, I'm going to take Washington in this one. Their front 7 D-line is just way too good for this Lions offense. Eagles-Giants. Giants looking to get revenge on the Eagles from earlier in the season, but I'm still going to take the Eagles 24-20. Eagles are 3.5 point favorites. I can see this playing out very similarly as they did last time as the Eagles come back and won. I can see that happening again. And overall, just that division's rough. Bucks-Panthers. I'm going to have the Bucks winning this one in a bounce-back game. Look for Antonio Brown to get a touchdown on this one. I'm predicting that here. I'm going to take the Bucks by 10 points. They're 5-point favorites, and I just think they get back on track with this W. Broncos-Raiders. Raiders coming off a very narrow escape versus the Chargers, and Broncos just, Drew Lock's kind of raw. He's just kind of a prospect at this point. And even though he's one of my favorite quarterbacks in the league, he has not looked great at times this season. And I'm going to take the Raiders here, 28-17. Chargers-Dolphins, battle of the rookie quarterbacks. Miami's 2.5 point favorites, and even though I think that Justin Herbert is the better quarterback, I'm going to take the Dolphins and Tua here by 3 points. It's going to be a shootout, and I'm looking forward to watching this one if it's on national TV. Sunday, here's my game of the week. Bills-Cardinals. I think this is going to be a shootout as well, but I think the Bills are going to pull out late and see if Josh Allen can keep his hot hand going. Cardinals offense is explosive, but I think the Bills are just going to play well enough to beat them here. Seahawks-Rams. The Rams are actually favorites in this one, which kind of surprised me, but looking at it as a whole, the Seahawks defense is terrible. Rams offense is pretty good, and I'm going to agree with that, and I'm going to take the Rams 31-28 here. I just don't think the Seattle defense is going to be able to stop these guys, and overall I'm going to take the Rams. 49ers Saints, we got Slant Boy himself, Michael Thomas, coming off a decent, not great at all fantasy week for his standards. I put him in my lineup, got 10 points, whatever. I hope he absolutely explodes this week against a hurt 49ers defense, though. And I'm going to take the Saints absolutely walloping the 49ers 35-17. Bengals-Steelers. Steelers defense just too good, I think, for this week for Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow did not look great against the Ravens defense. I think it's going to be the same scenario here. Steelers need to become more consistent on offense if they want to be Super Bowl contenders. I think Big Ben is on the injury reserve / COVID list this week, so we'll see what happens with him, and I'm going to take the Steelers in this one. Sunday night we got the Ravens-Patriots. Patriots almost losing to the Jets last week. I don't see a way in which the Ravens lose this one. I'm going to take the Ravens 31-21. Monday night we got my Vikings versus the Bears. I'm going to talk about this one for a little bit. The Bears offense has been terrible this year, but so has our defense, and I think the Bears have really good route runners, and the Vikings just don't have the pass rush we need really to get to Nick Foles in time. So that worries me a little bit. Also, the Bears defense is fantastic, and they stopped the run very well last week, and we'll see how Dalvin Cook deals with that. Best running back in the league. Overall, I'm still going to take the Vikings here by 6 points, but I feel like this score could be flipped because Darnell Mooney, I just feel like he's going to snap some of our DB's ankles. Now, Nick Foles might not hit the throw, but if he does, we might be in trouble. If Nick Foles is on, I'm honestly kind of scared for this game, but in the end, I'm still going to take the Vikings, my hometown team, 27-21. And that has been my NFL Weekly predictions. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Peace.
We've been walking through the forest with blood on our hands. We got lost in such a foreign land where we could be free. We could be free.